I never planned on becoming a coach. I actually moved out to Hollywood after I graduated from college to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. Behind the camera, I ended up being an agent in Hollywood. I was representing writers and directors. But it seemed like no matter what I was able to achieve on the external level, the insecurity, the lack of fulfillment, the angst that really was with me since I was a child, or at least an adolescent, was still there. And I started to realize that nothing on the outside was giving me the feeling that I so was longing for on the inside. That feeling of fulfillment, the feeling of confidence, the feeling of really being on purpose. So I ended up quitting my job thinking that was the answer, but then things kind of just got worse. And I had a quarter-life crisis at the age of 25 where my identity really was questionable. I was so confused because I'd left my job and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was having a major career crisis. My health was suffering. I went into tons of debt. I had a blowout argument with my family. And then 6 months before my wedding, my fiance broke up with me. And eventually I realized that the common denominator in all of those things was me. And I thought, well, if I created all those things I didn't want, perhaps I could create things that I actually do want. With the help of my own coach, I got out of victim thinking. I stopped asking, why is this happening to me? And started really becoming curious about why is this happening for me? And I became so passionate about personal growth. I was my own best client first. I studied so many self-help books, studied with my coach, went to the Landmark Forum and all these different workshops and training, eventually got my degree in spiritual psychology from the University of Santa Monica. I just love human development and coaching. And it was writing my first book, 20-something, 20 Everything, as I was interviewing people for that book, that I started to hear from people who I was talking to, hey, are you a coach? Are you a counselor? You ask really good questions. You have really great advice. So I went to my coach and I said, hey, people keep asking me if I'm a coach. And she said, yeah, I think that's your gift. I think it's time we start exploring that. And that's how it all began.